Can you imagine this? It's a Monday morning, you're relaxed, enjoying your coffee, and boom! Suddenly you're buried under a landslide of bills and financial decisions, crashing in like an overly energetic. You find yourself knee-deep in the wilderness of financial disorder, juggling between credit card dues, rent, groceries, and that gym membership you keep saying you'll start using, right? It's like solving a Rubik's Cube while balancing on a unicycle in the midst of a tornado. Sounds pretty daunting, right? Well, welcome aboard the roller coaster ride of personal finance management, or in simpler terms, PFM. And trust me, it's more than just a catchy acronym, it's your North Star in this financial cyclone. Imagine PFM as secret ninja move to navigate the labyrinth of income sources, expense categories, and savings goals, and still keep your sanity intact. Sound good? Think of this video as your personal treasure map to financial liberation. We're going to pull back the curtain on the world of personal finance, one bill at a time. Ready to dive in? Strap in, my friends. We're setting sail on a thrilling adventure to conquer this financial Everest. How's that for a Monday morning? All right, before we start climbing, we need to set up our base camp. That's understanding our current financial situation. Picture this. You're about to embark on a hike. You wouldn't just start walking without knowing where you are, right? You'd check your map, your compass, maybe even your GPS. Well, your financial journey is no different. Now, how do we do this? We need to identify all our income sources. This isn't just your 9-to-5 paycheck. Maybe you're a weekend wedding photographer, or you've got a knack for selling vintage clothes online. Let's round up all those dollars and cents. Next up, expenses. Here's where we need to break out those receipts and bank statements. We're going to categorize our expenses into two types, fixed and variable. Fixed expenses are those non-negotiables like rent, utilities, and your Netflix subscription because, let's be real, we can't live without Stranger Things. Variable expenses, on the other hand, fluctuate. Think groceries, entertainment, and your secret latte addiction. Once we've rounded up our income and expenses, it's time to start tracking. We're talking at least a month of diligent note-taking here. There's a bunch of free apps out there that can help, or if you're old school, a good old spreadsheet or printable tracker will do the trick. This tracking period gives us what we call a financial snapshot. It's a clear picture of our starting point, a reality check of sorts. It's like taking a selfie. But instead of choosing your best angle, you're laying bare your financial truths. Scary? Maybe. Necessary? Absolutely. So, grab your metaphorical hiking boots. It's time to set up camp. It's time to face those numbers, to understand where you stand. You're not alone in this. We're in it together, every step of the way. By now, you should have a pretty neat financial snapshot. It's like a selfie, but with numbers and no duck face. So, are you ready to embark on this journey to take control of your personal finances? I thought so. Let's go. And remember, if you're finding this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more financial wisdom. Now that we have our base camp, let's chart our route to the peak-setting smart financial goals. Think of your financial journey as a mountain climb. You wouldn't just start climbing without knowing your route, would you? Of course not. That's where SMART goals come into play. SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. These aren't just fancy words, they're the compass that'll guide your ascent to financial success. Let's break them down. Specific means your goal should be clear and well-defined. Instead of saying, I want to save money, aim for something like I want to save $2,000 for a summer vacation. It's detailed and gives you a clear target. Measurable is about tracking progress. If your goal is to save $2,000, you might track it by setting monthly savings targets. Seeing your progress can be a great motivation booster. Attainable is about setting realistic goals. Don't aim to save $1 million in a year if you're making $30,000. It's important to set goals that stretch you, but don't break you. Relevant means your goals should align with your bigger financial vision. If your ultimate goal is to retire early, then saving for a flashy sports car might not align with that. And finally, time-bound. Every goal needs a deadline. It creates a sense of urgency and keeps you focused. So instead of saying, I'll save for a vacation, say, I'll save $2,000 for a vacation by next June. Now let's talk about short-term and long-term goals. Short-term goals are the stepping stones to your long-term goals. If your long-term goal is to buy a house, a short-term goal might be to save for the down payment. Remember, folks, a goal without a plan is just a wish, and we're not here to wish, we're here to conquer. So get your maps out and start charting your financial ascent. It's time to turn those financial dreams into attainable, measurable, time-bound realities. Every climber needs a Sherpa. In our case, that's the personal finance management system. Just as a Sherpa guides climbers to the summit, a PFM system guides you through the financial wilderness. It's your map, compass, and survival kit all rolled into one. But remember, not all Sherpas are created equal. It's essential to pick a system that suits your needs and preferences. Let's start with the tech-savvy folks amongst us. You're in luck. There are countless budgeting apps available that simplify tracking income and expenses. These digital Sherpas not only track your spending, but they also remind you of upcoming bills and help you set and reach your financial goals. They're like having a finance guru in your pocket, minus the guru's annoying habit of sipping green tea and saying namaste all the time. Then there's the spreadsheet approach. It's like the Sherpa that's been around since the dawn of time. It's reliable, it's functional, and it doesn't need Wi-Fi. You can create a basic spreadsheet for income and expense tracking with budget allocations. If you're a fan of formulas and pivot tables, this is your Sherpa. And for our traditionalists, we've got the good old pen and paper method. There's something satisfying about physically writing down your income and expenses, seeing your budget come to life on a piece of paper. It's the Sherpa that's always there, doesn't require batteries, and won't bug you with app notifications at 3 in the morning. Whether you prefer a digital Sherpa or a more traditional one, the key is consistency. You need to update your PFM system regularly for it to be effective. It's like feeding your Sherpa. If you don't feed it, it won't be able to guide you. Remember, your PFM system is your personal Sherpa. It should reflect your financial journey and help you reach your goals. So, whether you're a tech lover, a spreadsheet guru, or a pen and paper traditionalist, there's a Sherpa out there for you. Pick your Sherpa wisely, folks. It'll guide you through the financial wilderness. Climbing isn't just about strength, it's about technique. In financial terms, that's building healthy habits. Now that your personal finance management system is in place, it's time to start making some moves. But remember, like a skilled climber, you need to be cautious and strategic. First off, let's talk about automated savings. Think of this as your safety harness. It's a simple yet powerful tool. By setting up automatic transfers to a savings account, even if it's just a small amount, you're steadily building your financial safety net. This way, you're saving without even thinking about it. It's like climbing a mountain while you sleep. Next, we have the compass of your financial journey, regular budget review. Just as a mountaineer checks their compass regularly to stay on track, you need to review your budget regularly too. This allows you to keep track of your progress, make necessary adjustments, and celebrate those milestones, yes, even the small ones. After all, every step forward is a step closer to your financial peak. Now let's not forget about the importance of staying educated. This is your climbing manual. The world of finance is always evolving, and it's crucial to keep up to date with the latest trends, tips, and strategies. There are tons of resources out there, blogs, videos, books, that can help you sharpen your financial acumen. Remember, knowledge is power, and in this case, it's your power to achieve financial success. Lastly, don't hesitate to seek professional advice. Sometimes the climbing gets tough and you need a guide. A financial advisor can provide personalized guidance based on your unique financial situation and goals. While this is optional, it can be a game changer for those tricky financial terrains. Climbing isn't just about strength, it's about technique. In financial terms, that's building healthy habits, so start building those habits today. Automate your savings, review your budget regularly, stay educated, and consider seeking professional advice. Remember, slow and steady wins the race, or in this case, secures the bag. We've made it, folks. The peak of financial empowerment is within reach. Let's take a quick breather and recap our journey. We've built our financial base camp by understanding our income and expenses. We've charted our ascent with smart financial goals. We've equipped ourselves with a personal finance system that suits our style. And we've committed to climbing with caution by building healthy financial habits. Personal finance management is your Sherpa, guiding you to the summit of financial. It's about being the master of your money, not its servant. Whether you're saving for a rainy day, a sunny vacation, or the golden years of retirement, the power is in your... Remember, folks, every financial journey begins with a single step. Today could be the day you start yours. So what are you waiting for? Grab that financial gear and start climbing. Your financial Everest awaits. And if you found this video helpful, don't to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more financial empowerment tips. Your financial Everest awaits.